Hi, peeps. I'm Auriel Grace, and tonight we're going to be talking about our third eye chakra or our brow chakra, whichever you prefer to call. It's not a big deal. It's not it's there's just two names for it. So we're going to be talking about our chakra. And I have a lot of questions for this one. I didn't even realize that I had put up a poll or anything, but everyone's like, "You're doing the third eye." So I have this question. So I'm going to answer some questions tonight as far as like what and how and when the third eye chakra. Okay. All right. So, one of the things that that we're going to be talking about clairvoyance and claircognizance. We'll be going through like how to balance out filters. So this show might actually be a little bit longer than the other chakra shows because there's a lot of people that want to know like how they can help their intuition. Hi, Ronika. All right. So, here is one of the books that I refer to. It's a great book. You can get it from Five Below. Um, that's where I got this one, Five Below. And or you can go on Amazon and get it. Okay. Um, and this is the other book that I use, and you can get this one on Amazon as well. The cover looks different, but I will have the links in the show notes so that you can get either one of the books if you have to order them. Hey, Rebecca. Okay, so these all right. So let's just get into this because there's a lot of information. All right. So we're talking about the third eye chakra. Where is it? It's right here, right there. The color is indigo. All right. And so the element is light. So it's a celestial, it's connected to the celestial realm. And so we want to make sure that when we're connecting to our third eye chakra, we remember that. Okay. All right. So our main issues for the third eye chakra is wisdom, intuition, and telepathy. All right, so it is connected to the pituitary gland. It's all about our sixth sense. All right, so it's all about our intuition. All right, that is where we get the info that we need as far as our intuition goes. All the chakras work with it, but initially that's where it comes from. All right, so the planets that are connected to the third eye are Jupiter and Saturn. Jupiter for expansion, Saturn as the taskmaster. Okay. So the zodiac that's really connected to the third eye is the Sagittarius, Pisces, and Capricorn. All right. The essential oils to stimulate are frankincense, sandalwood, camphor, rosemary, holy basil, blue lotus, and helichrysum. Okay, so those are your essential oils. Now, I've used frankincense and sandalwood for it, and it works for me because it's a little bit more grounding. And I know whenever I put Tiger Balm on, Tiger Balm has camphor in it, right? So all day long, I'm like, so I try to be careful with that. So if you're and um, you're using it and you're feeling like overstimulated, see if you can like take it off for a little while so that your brain doesn't go crazy. All right. So the crystals that you can use, and also the crystals that you can use for stimulation are labradorite. Okay, so let me see if I can get the light to shine a bit better. But that's labradorite. There it goes. So you can see the sheen on it. And it is It's a really good stone. If you're meditating, you can place it on the third eye, any of these stones, place it on the eye, or if you're sleeping, place it on your bedside table so that the energy is still there. Okay, this is blue fluorite. It's a little bit faded, but this is a blue fluorite. And it used to be a lot bluer. I've had it for, gosh, about 30 years now. So, that down there. All right. This is sodalite, mental clarity stone. All these mental clarity stones. All right. And this is celestite. Okay. So these are all stones that you can use to stimulate your third eye chakra. This is lapis or some lapis beads. You'll notice lapis because you'll see gold running through the beads. And I don't know if I can get it close enough where you can see the gold in the beads, but that's what lapis looks like. Um, Madhu, you can check out the heart chakra video. You'll see it on my channel, and that'll let you know what you can use for the heart. Rose oil is the best. All right. So the animal that goes with the third eye is a hawk because it's a messenger. And so if you're seeing hawks, pay attention to what's going on around you. Okay, because there's messages coming in. All right. So this is something that I do when I want to get centered and I want to be able to use my intuition clear better, like pinpoint it. The seed mantra for the third eye is Om. That's what it is. And it can assist with stimulation. I use my prayer beads. This is a half a round. So, what I do with my prayer beads is I put them on my hands. I put my hands with my thumbs like this and put them right up against my third eye. The reason why I do this is because you want your focus to be specifically on your third eye. And saying Om 21 times or more can assist with focus. It can assist you with being grounded so that you can like really tune in to what it is that you are looking for. And so you take each bead and you move it as you say Om. So Om, 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 Om. And you continue to move them as you're holding them, third eye, right? So it's a really good way to stimulate it. So if you have prayer beads, or even if you're just going to like take the sodalite, put it in your hands, again, thumbs up, right up against your third eye. Okay, that is going to assist a bunch. And what it'll do, what you'll feel in the beginning of it is you'll start to feel kind of dizzy, or you might feel a little funky. But as you get into saying the Om, you're just going to feel like your senses heighten so that you can get those clear messages that you want inside. Okay. All right. So Now, a lot of people are like, "Oh, my third eye, it's not open." It is. It's always open. It's always open. It's always moving. It's up to you to decide, what do you want to see and what do you want to know. Now, sometimes when they're really young and they may be like in a haunted house or they go somewhere that they get scared, they're afraid. And so what they do is they kind of put a filter up. Boom. For those people that say, I don't want to see it, I don't want to know it, and they just say it because what the heck, right? So stop saying that, because what you're doing is you keep putting a filter on so that you're not seeing and you're not knowing. All right. So clairvoyance is seeing, claircognizance is knowing. So you do want to see it, you do want to know, but you only want what is for your highest and best good. Now, if somebody's telling you something that you really don't want to know, instead of saying, I don't want to know, say, you know what? That's not my business. Not my business. I'm good. Instead, because it's a better way for you to keep that third eye clear so that you're always collecting information that is for your higher and better good. All right. So you don't want to filter that. But you do, like when I go to the grocery store, when I'm out and about, I'm not looking to see anything. So I'm just going and doing my thing. Okay. But when I'm sitting here doing readings for people, I do want to know, and I'm in a place where I can do that. All right. So you don't want to be distracted, like if driving to New Orleans and seeing spirits on the side of the road. No. Sometimes that happens. It's distracting. All right. So you want wisdom, not necessarily gossip. A lot of people like want to get into other people's business. Remember, it's not your business. Right? All right. So make sure what you're saying and your intention is there, because a lot of what we do as empaths or as psychics has to do with intention. What are you intending? What is for your highest good? Okay. All right. So remember to discern or create a strategy so that it can assist you with being able to utilize your sixth sense in a good way. Okay. So if you're afraid of seeing things that might scare you, there's another filter, is that you only want to see what's for your higher and better good. All right. And don't go on like paranormal walks, like ghost walks. Don't go to haunted places. Don't go to places like that because, yeah, you might see something scary because those ghosts want your attention. That's why they're there. All right. Okay. So, make sure that you create a strategy then so that you're not overstimulated. And I'll give you an example. One year when I was running Elevated Light, I did a special and I was running soul retrieval for the special for 1 week at the beginning of the year. You know, get into the new year, get clear for the new year, or something like that. Anyway, so I was doing soul retrieval, and all week I had booked soul retrieval sessions. I booked like 2 or 3 a day. And then on the last day, I booked 5 because people were late booking, and when 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 they were late booking, a lot of people do that, and so I did 5 that day. And on that day, the day after that day, I was like, never again, because I was so, my third eye, my crown, my heart chakra were so overstimulated. I had a hard time. I couldn't talk because my throat chakra was like, and I was just overstimulated. I couldn't think. I couldn't do anything. And so I went home and basically laid down on my bed, and that's it. So that's why I don't do readings at fairs anymore either, is because it's just too much energy, too much. So instead, I go sell books and jewelry and I talk to people, and that's more fun. But doing readings back to back like that, I don't do that anymore. Even when I book readings or book accountability sessions or soul retrieval, I try to leave time before and after so that I can get up, move around, and I'm not always sitting there constantly on. Okay. So pace yourself, see what you can do for yourself. All right. See what you can do for yourself. Yeah, mom, we're going to Portillo's. All right. So, and that's what I have to say about that overstimulation. All right, and we're going to talk more about what might happen if you're overstimulated. Um, you can, for imbalances for the third eye, you'll get migraines, you'll have sinus issues, and not necessarily like sinus issues like you normally have. Like I have sinus issues, I take sinus medicine every day. But we're talking about like sinus infections, ear infections, eye goo stuff, things like that. All right. Blurred vision. Like I had blurred vision when I was overstimulated. Eye strain, cataracts. Like if you're getting cataracts at 30, something's going on. You need to figure it out, right? Glaucoma, hallucinations, insomnia, immune system deficiencies, high blood pressure, hormonal imbalances, and a compromised adrenal function or adrenal fatigue. There are a lot of people that have adrenal fatigue. There are more people than you think that have that. Now, what is it? What is that? It's like you're go, 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 go. And finally, your body just says, I'm done. We're done. I'm going to get you sick so that you're in bed for a month or whatever. So you don't want adrenal fatigue. And people with adrenal fatigue always want to know. They want to know everything. They want to be in control. They're people that are constantly asking, I want to know, is it true? Am I doing this? Blah, blah, blah. Is this good? What step am I taking? Stop. Instead of asking those questions, step back, look at the situation, and create a strategy. Use your third eye, your mind, and create an awesome strategy for your higher good. And if you're also working with a group for their higher and greater good. And remember, divine timing is not always your timing. Yeah. I had to learn that. I'm sure all of you are learning or had to learn that. So remember that you cannot, absolutely cannot, like change a situation by force. Step back, look at the situation, and really think about how you want things to turn out for everybody's highest good, whatever that looks like. Because it may not be exactly what you want, but it is for your higher and better good, right? And I'm not saying just sit on your butt and do nothing. I'm saying actively participate, but don't get yourself so wound up that you end up fatiguing yourself. That is not good. All right. Okay. So learning how to create balance for the third eye. Because everybody wants to know, right? Everybody wants to know everything. And sometimes, if you look at life, a lot of times it's more like a video game. So your guides and angels, you go, okay, you want to know? This is what you can do for the next couple of days. You're doing it. And then you go back and you say, okay, I did it. And they're like, oh, okay, well, keep doing it. Keep doing this until we tell you to stop or until you're finished. And, and then you get to like pick. So here's the thing is that your peeps, your guides and angels are going to give you the information that you need to know presently that will create what you want looking into your future. That's just how it works. And you're not going to get like the full picture, you're going to get parts of it. And you might see the end product and you might be like, oh my God, how do I get there? And your guides and angels say, well, keep doing what you're doing. You don't have to do anything different. Just keep doing it. And if you have to do something different, they'll let you know. So it's faith, you know, faith over worry. That's how the third eye chakra works. That's how it works. And that's how it will continue to work, is that you need to look at how you're doing your things. And if you keep coming up against roadblocks, are you really seeing what's for your higher good, or are you only seeing what you want to see? So, which is it? That's a question that you need to ask yourself when you're manifesting, when you're creating something for your life. All right. That's how the third eye chakra works. So you want to make sure that you're not like overdoing um your third eye chakra, because when you do, again, you may find yourself worn out. You may find that migraine headaches, nobody likes that, migraine headaches. And then you have to go see an energy healer so that they can assist you with balancing the third eye chakra energetically. But if you continue to do what you're doing, even if you go in to have it balanced, you're still going to have those migraines because you're not resolving the issue. You just keep pushing. Calm down. You don't want high blood pressure, right? Breathe. All right. So, one of the things that you can do, again, is write down a note. If you get a hit, an intuitive hit, and you can look at it later, jot it down, and then look at it at the end of the day and see what it is. I have sticky notes. I have these notepad things from St. Jude, and I write stuff down on them all the time. And because if I can't get to it in that moment, I'll jot it down so I'll remember, and then I'll go back and look at it. So that way you're consistently keeping up with your messages. But there are times like you may be at work or you might be at the grocery store and you can't get to it right then. All right. So try not to put a lot of importance on it. So there are some that, oh my God, I have to do it right now. Do you? Do you have to do it right now? Or can you wait and do it tomorrow or maybe even next week? Is it going to matter? That's a question that you need to ask yourself. Well, it's a sign from spirit. It is a sign from spirit. Is it an emergency? No. Okay, cool. All right. Because whatever they're sending you to do or whatever they're asking you to check on, it'll be there when you go to look. It's not going to go anywhere. Okay. All right. So, practice, practice, practice working with your third eye. If you have this book, I'm Psychic, Not Telepathic. If you have this book, in this book, there is a way that you can learn how to teach yourself how to do readings. Okay? Practice with that. That will assist you with stimulating your third eye. But you also have to be honest with yourself when you're doing these readings. Okay? Don't just spout off what you want. Really look at it and see what it is and how you can do it. Here's the circle. So draw a circle and focus on what it is, the information that you want. Write the information in the circle. Anything that you come up with that is not about your subject, write it outside of the circle. But everything that you come up with that is a part of your project, subject, whatever, it goes in the circle. And remember, look at it. Is it the truth? Is it for your highest good, or is it for your friend's highest good? Is it real, or is it your own opinion? Because there's a difference between your opinion and your intuition. Okay? All right. So you can check out my book on Amazon. I'm Psychic, Not Telepathic, and Clearing with Purpose. This book. This book also can assist you with your spiritual journey, learning your intuition, and connecting to your spirit guides and angels. All right. So try them out and practice. If you learn something and you want to continue utilizing it, it's a tool for you. Practice using your tool. Because when you practice using your tool, you get better at it and you perfect your tool. So you're sharpening your intuition, right? And you're not overdoing it. Okay. So remember to breathe light into your chakra. Now, people are like, how do I do that? You keep saying that, but how do I do it? Well, how would you do it? You would connect to your chakra. So you would connect to your third eye chakra. And if you have to put your thumbs on the chakra to focus, putting your thumbs on each chakra to focus on them and breathe light into it. So visualize light going into the chakra, and you keep visualizing it until you can feel you'll feel the chakra balance out. You'll feel the difference in the chakra, and you'll feel the difference in your physical body as well. So that will assist you. And you can do the chakra meditation on my website at aurielgrace.net, or you can find a chakra meditation that you're comfortable with using, because each chakra meditation at some point will ask you to breathe light into the chakra, to stimulate it, to give it energy, to assist you. Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself. I know we just came out of Mercury in retrograde plus 2 eclipses. So a lot of people are just getting back to balance, and they're starting to feel a little bit better, and things will start moving again. So we're going to be building through an energy wave that's going to last through the summer. So anything that you are trying to create, anything that you're trying to manifest, this is a great time to do it right now. Plant the seeds, do the things that you need to do to get the ball rolling so that you can accomplish your goals. So this summer, between now and like the end of September or so, it's going to be a nice build up, a nice wave. And you'll be able to have energy, and you'll be able to create those things that you truly want and desire. Remember, there are 2 more eclipses at the end of the year and another retrograde. Yeah, yes. So it'll be very fun for us. All right. So next week, Theo and I are going to be talking about the Gauls and the Celts. Yeah. And that, talk about complicated. Whew. Anyway, so we're going to be talking about that next week and the week after. So everyone have a wonderful week. Remember, keep your hearts open and aligned with the energy of love. And I'll see you next week. Bye.